Oh boy, time now for another episode of Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. And continuing on, well, not exactly. No more Blue Beetle for the moment, but there were these backup features that I thought I'd take a look at. So, who are we going to read about this time? Well, the question. No, that's the answer. Get it? The answer to the question is yeah. So the question, a frequent collaborator with the Blue Beetle, and of course that went on to inspire Rorschach, and of course Night Owl being a derivative of the Blue Beetle. Well, you get the idea. So anyway, there he is. The question. Vic Sage, hard-hitting TV newscaster for Worldwide Broadcasting Company, alias The Question. Professor Roeder? Okay. Vic's loyal and hard-working news staff. Fred Pine. That's not Fred. That's Fred. Al Kurt, Bob Hassel, and Nora Lace. And then there's J. Jonah Jameson. Forgot to dye his mustache. No, he's Sam Starr. His son, Sid, and his daughter, Celia. Yeah. President and founder. No, she's not the president and founder of Worldwide Broadcasting Company. Sam Starr is. Okay, anyway, Sid Starr, Public Relations Director of WWB, addresses a women's league. Just, one of those. We at WWB TV are not just mere dispensers of entertainment. We are the defenders of truth and justice, the all-seeking eye, laying bare before the public every form of injustice, whatever the risk, whatever the price. We consider this task our sacred duty to you, to all mankind. We do it proudly and fearlessly.
Oh, May, he's so inspiring. Clearly a leader among men.
As Sid Starr concludes his talk, the police go into action on the other side of town. We're gonna nail this gambling ring once and for all. You've got to get out of here, Dicer. I'm a respectable businessman. You don't worry about your rep when you get your cut of the take. Come on, out the secret exit. And this guy's really concerned. The cops will have their hands full with our customer. We'll get away and set up again. We'd better. I don't intend to go long without my share of this operation. What? Hey, stop! Get in the car, big shot. I'll take care of the cop. You didn't have to he shot him. Okay. They didn't. There's no sound. You didn't have to shoot him. Well, I did. Hey, watch out. I'm three-time a three-time loser, big shot. I'm protecting my life, not my lily white reputation. Well, anyway, you get the point, right? They're criminals. Anyway, those guys were escaping from a police raid. It's not safe for decent people to be on the streets these days. Who's responsible for this lawlessness? I'm sure that was Lou Dicer driving. Okay. I don't know who these guys are. I mean, they're just sitting around on the sidewalk. Are they all homeless? I mean, I don't. Anyway, later, Vic Sage takes to the airwaves in his nightly telecast. The hunt for Lou Dicer continues. And as usual, you, the enraged public, wonders how a leech like Dicer and his ilk can thrive so readily among you. Well, it's bail reform. Anyway, okay, how many of you willingly support Dicer's illegal gambling operation? How many of you frequent his gaming tables or play a number daily? Probably just about everybody, You don't need their kind, they need you, and only you can keep them in business. They can't exist without your play. That's true. Part of the responsibility lies with you willing partners in Dicer's crimes. Someday somebody's gonna put Sage down. He can't talk to us like that. Don't listen to that creep. Well, the ratings must be terrible then. Sage has got to go, Dad. He's bad for our image. Why does he insist on putting us on the spot? Sam, we can't back up a stand like that. We have to remain neutral and just report the facts, right, Lark? Yes, a bleeding heart like Sage will only antagonize the public and scare off sponsors. We've got to act practical. Get rid of him, Dad. Vic Sage stays. He's not afraid to stick his neck out, which is more than I can say for you, gentlemen. Good night. And if Lou Dicer is watching, I'll be seeing you in prison. I wonder what he's going to jail for. Anyway, that mouth-flapping joker's really asking for it. I don't know who's worse, Sage or the police. I gotta blow town until things cool off. You guys keep following up the leads on Dicer's operation, but let Nora know what you're up to. I've got a hot lead to run myself. Vic, I'll keep in touch, though. Vic? But he's Vic. Right. 10 minutes later, in a West Side alley, Dicer's men are holed up inside. Didn't take them long to post bail. I guess it's supposed to be the thought balloons, but they must know where Dicer is. Maybe they won't talk to Vic Sage, but I know someone they'll have to talk to. Someone who won't give them a choice. They'll have to answer to the question. See, could have used that line. Anyway, it took a genius like Professor Rodor to design a mask like this. A mask that you can see, breathe, and speak through, and yet still look solid. Sorry. Now to release the gas. It will submit the mask to my face and react on the chemicals previously sprayed on my hair and clothing. Good Lord. So the whole thing, see, I just thought he changed clothes, but the gas changes his hair from red to black and then changes the color of his clothes, too. Probably ruins a lot of suits and all that. But anyway, giving me an instant new look and identity. Now let's see if the question can get some answers. A minute later inside. We gotta stay cooped up and sit tight till this blows over. It always does. Hey, Nick, what's this? I don't know. Looks like a plain white card. Hey, it's smoking. Look, a question mark. It's the questions card. He's here. Yep, he is. Get him. But no guns. We don't want the cops busted in here. Where's Dicer? The question wants the answers. Nobody talks. You punks can make it as hard on yourselves as you want. Grab him, Mo. Or is it Joe? I guess we'll never know. Whoop. Anyone can speak up when they're ready. Bingo, you tagged him. Now you guys clobber him. Whoop, 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 whoop. I saved you for last. Now talk. You'll never get me to tell you anything. Never. Then you'll never talk to anyone again. Oh, what's that coming from your hands? No, I'll talk. A half hour later, I don't know, his hands, maybe it's just the gas makes it look like, yeah. Anyway, a half hour later, I left Dicer's boys tied and gagged so they couldn't have tipped him to expect me, but he's probably ready for anything. He's alone, and so edgy he looks about ready to climb the wall. Uh-oh, phone. Who'd call him now? It's about time. Oh. Ring,
Yeah, it's me. What? Listen, partner, I gotta skip town, so you bring the dough to the old stone bridge in exactly 1 hour. Get it? Remember, if I get nailed, you and your respectable reputation go down with me. Understand, partner? Be there, or be square. You know the deal.
Looks like someone else is tied in with Dicer. If I play this right, I can nail both of them. Well, yeah. 5 minutes later at police headquarters.
This is the question, Captain Lash. Don't talk, just listen. We don't have much time.
Shoot!
I don't use guns.
No, I mean, tell me what you called to tell me.
Oh, right.
The appointed hour at the old stone bridge.
Well, aren't you going to count it? Nah, I trust you, partner. But it better all be here.
It's all there, Dicer,
but you'll never get to use it. I'm afraid this is the only way. I can't risk having you around loose. Too dangerous. You dirty double-crosser.
Hold it right there, buddy. We're police officers, and you're under arrest.
Shoot, partner.
Jim Lark of WWB. So you shot that cop.
No, it was Dicer. Shut up, you fool.
While down the street, we have the whole thing on tape, Vic. Good work, Fred. Okay. Oh, okay, Al, let's hustle back. Wait, Fred? I guess Al's driving. I can't. We'll hustle back. We'll just make tonight's newscast. And later, we can't let Sage show that tape of Lark being arrested. He was one of us. How will it look for us? Why go to extremes? A brief bulletin will do. Let's vote on it. Dad, you have to forbid Vic from running it. It'll make us all look bad.
I will not suppress the truth. It's Vic's show and his decision.
Thanks, Jonah. I mean, if this mess didn't involve someone you know, there'd be no protest. I'm running the tape.
We'll have his job yet.
Nora, everyone's against him. Why is he doing it? Ask your speechwriter to explain it, Sid. I stand with Vic. Now I've got work to do.
Because she's got the hots for Vic. And Vic also has tape on the boss, so he's got to do what he said. Tonight, you'll witness the climax of a police hunt, which spelled the end of one gambling ring. Will another rise in its place? Only you can answer that question. Now, the tape.
Didn't finish the crossword. Hey, Mac, place a bet for me.
So it was all for nothing. He beat up some criminals, but people still want to gamble. And that's why it's mostly legal these days. Anyway, next issue. Soaring out. It's like soaping out of the night. The Banshee. And there's the Banshee. Not quite how I pictured what a Banshee would look like, but hey. Never really seen one in person, so how do I know? Anyway, the end. So we'll see what happens next time on Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics.